TV show 58, it's Jason's mission. Well, wait a minute, I'm Jason.
We've all been there, right?
Mais le succès vient aussi de vous.
C'est un questionnaire, mais il faut le remplir. Comme elle dit depuis tantôt, je pense que c'est vraiment nécessaire. Puis c'est nécessaire aussi à la santé de notre communauté.
Hey Jason!
So, I'm number 58.
How are you, buddy?
Well, actually, this is really funny because usually I'm the one calling people like, hey, are you up for an interview? And
yeah, I
it's
know.
the first time someone actually interviews me.
I remember at Black and Blue, you interviewed me. I was supposed to interview you then.
Well, it was your 5th anniversary.
I know.
There was someone had to interview you.
He sang to me, it was so cute.
This is my good side. Did you get that? Are you filming?
Yes.
To be able to do a project like LGBT in the city, at first I tried to explain this project to people and try to get people involved, and unfortunately there's people say that they're going to participate but then they don't, and then what you have to do is you got to do everything by yourself.
Yes.
But then when you do it by yourself, it is kind of rewarding, but there's a lot of sacrifice.
OK, faut partir le show dans 6 minutes.
La Chambre de commerce LGBT du Québec a pour mission de représenter et faire la promotion de la communauté d'affaires des lesbiennes, gays, bisexuels et transidentitaires du Québec.
Pour les gens à la maison qui voudraient en savoir plus sur Gay Écoute, est-ce que tu pourrais nous dire quelques trucs? Là?
Ben oui, Gay Écoute, c'est un centre d'écoute, d'aide et de renseignement.
Traitement de stars au gala arc-en-ciel.
Ben pourquoi pas?
I'm all about, you know, working together. I think as an LGBT community, we lived something like Orlando. That's not even a year, it's going to be a year soon. We saw how the community came together, but unfortunately what we see is that it quickly goes separate ways really fast. And I think that's accurate for any community, not necessarily LGBT. I think it's a human trait. We tend to forget.
Yes.
So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we give the example, because if we want to have respect, we want to be accepted, and we want to show the example, we have to be the example.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Yeah, isn't this fun?
It looks like
It is.
Science fiction, sort of, I don't know, like either for surgery or what is it?
We went to an old warehouse, and there was like a man that was like 75 years old, and he was selling his building because they were renovating it for condos and stuff, and we got this for like a steal. So what about you?
What about me? Why am I interested in you?
Why would you pick someone like me for one of your shows?
Well, because first of all, we met at Black and Blue, but I was aware of you. But I think it's the first time we actually meet.
And then you thought I was a bitch.
No, you were very great. I mean, that's why I was like, you know what, that guy is doing something. We can see that you're going somewhere. We see the work, we see the energy, we see the passion, and you produce a lot of stuff. You do a lot of things for a lot of people.
We would like to thank all our sponsors for making this possible. Make sure to share this video.
Cheminement de vie, ben, comme le mien. Écoute, chaque parcours est unique.
Faut pas le faire pour recevoir des prix, mais ce soir, vous êtes chanceux parce qu'on en donne des prix, puis on vous souhaite bonne chance à tout le monde.
Exactement, bonne chance et ben, félicitations à tous ceux qui sont nommés.
Let's start with the Queer Choice Awards. You've been just a little more than 12,000 people to vote. You guys are amazing. Les boys, ça va bien?
Oui!
Oui? En forme? On est présentement à la boutique chez Lullaby. Going fast. Things are going fast.
And I understand now.
I was looking for my camera and I'm realizing this is my camera. So you're my friend. The other one don't care about me and he's not.
But I finally understood that LGBT in the city is not a show. It's more community.
It's a media.
It's a media.
It's an official media to promote the city of Montreal and to promote it in other cities than Montreal. There's a lot of different sections in the website that is made really to showcase the city of Montreal and to give us a tool to really see where the LGBT people are.
Yeah.
Because we're not just on St. Catherine Street anymore.
I know, it's always the same thing. Like people think that we concentrate in the village.
We're in Brossard, we're in Laval, we're at Marché 10-30. I mean, we're everywhere. I always have two different socks, but they're always part of the same family. See how they like, you know?
That's such a strange word.
Yeah.
Salut tout le monde, ici Christian Généreux, Monsieur Cuir Montréal, 2 messages, j'espère que ça va bien.
On a commencé cette campagne sous le thème « Désapprendre l'homophobie, c'est possible ».
On vous invite à regarder la capsule de LGBT in the City pour la Fondation Émergence.
Dans le but de favoriser la réussite de ses membres ainsi que leur reconnaissance auprès des milieux socio-économiques et gouvernementaux.
It's a great, great city. J'adore la ville de Montréal. On parle français, tout ça. Mais it's hard to sell the city of Montreal in French when your audience is anglophone from England, New York, New Jersey, San Francisco.
Baby.
Yes. Woo. And I was doing research on YouTube and I was doing research on Facebook and I was like, what content do people see when they type gay Montreal or LGBT Montreal? So we're just gonna
open the door
for the second camera. She's coming. It's kind of well.
I got sidetracked. You're really seriously sidetracked.
Look at this.
Wow.
We're a family.
It was a lot of fun, this city, and as soon as I moved here, it was like, there you go, this is my house.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming from a small city, New Brunswick, called Bathurst, and it was a great place to grow up.
There's some of it, but not branded that way.
And lots of LGBT content with like naked boys, and sex and parties, and I mean, like, there's enough of that already on the web, and I was like, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna try to have an original angle on it and promote the economy of our community.
Yeah. Un gros merci à tous les partenaires qui font en sorte que Cuir à Cœur va être un événement, un succès.
Grâce à l'éducation.
C'est merveilleux l'initiative que vous avez eue de faire une soirée bénéfice LGBT ce soir.
J'allais dire d'extase pour la communauté.
C'est un peu ça. C'est une célébration ce soir.
Oui.
C'est quoi le meilleur cocktail d'ici?
Mon préféré à moi, c'est Monterey Mule.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut attendre de vous là, pour cette superbe exposition?
Ben moi, c'est de la photo.
OK.
Portrait, architecture, scène urbaine.
And we're also, I mean, like, I hope that it's not gonna be a reality for the younger generation, but we're still from that generation where we were bullied at school.
Yes.
I was called pizza face, I was called tapette, I was called faggot. And you know what? You know how many people called me that at school? There was that one guy, and because of him, I can say that I had trust issues until like my late 20s.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's one true power you have as a citizen. You can vote, you can love, you can respect, but you can also choose where to spend your money. And that's one of the big, strong value that I'm trying to educate people is if you have the option to buy from an LGBT entrepreneur, why not take it? One of my dear friends, if you're looking right here, the little Marilyn Monroe, and Barack Obama.
And you said he did the Michael Jackson.
With the Michael Jackson in the back, yes. Florian is his name. One of my really good friends is a painter. So it's a very creative space. People walk in and out all the time here. Photographers, painters, models for shoots and everything. I used to do a lot of costumes.
So you're fashion designer
for years, I was a fashion designer.
You do costumes, you actually design them.
For Cirque du Soleil, I've done dresses for Véronique Cloutier, for all of these TV productions.
On regarde ça.
I've been working on a project called Instaglam by Jason for the past 2 years, which is like a fashion media, and I'm associated with Fashion Preview, which is la semaine de la mode, kind of, for les créateurs québécois de Montréal. And it was very important for me to showcase people that work hard and that don't have the visibility in the fashion industry, because there's always the same people that you see all the time. And then I did that for 2 years, but at one point I realized that our LGBT community needed the same thing. It's a very messy place, that's what it is.
You find it messy now?
Well,
you kidding me?
I knew you guys were coming, so I cleaned.
Oui, parce qu'à Québec, ça bouge dans la communauté LGBT.
Effectivement, on a beaucoup d'organismes qui sont dans le domaine qui font en sorte que les choses changent.
À chaque année, le gala Arc-en-Ciel, c'est un gala très dynamique avec beaucoup de performances.
All proceeds from the bar and a percentage of the ticket sale will go to the 519 Community Center.
Souvent, on cherche une place à venir prendre un petit quelque chose à manger quand il est 2 h le matin. Tout est fermé, on dirait, à Montréal.
Exactement. Autant si tu sors d'un bar ou si tu es dans la restauration, tu viens de finir ton chiffre, tu as le goût de prendre un dernier verre.
It's alarming how charming I feel.
So when I moved here in 1998, the city was booming. It was great, and I had great memories of this city. And then it's like any other city, or it's like any other area of a petit quartier. It goes up and it goes down, right?
We're in a down right now, sort of.
We're in something. We say we're in a down, but at
we're
the
in a
same
wave.
time,
It goes up and down.
You go out in Griffintown and it's full of gays everywhere, and people say it's like the new village. But anyways, we won't get into that.
You're doing way too much.
Yes, exactly. I'm doing way too much.
How many have you done so far? Do you know? Like how many?
In 9 months, I did 160 videos.
160? Oh my gosh.
Promoting young entrepreneurs of the LGBT community. There's about like 400 companies in this building. So it gets very busy in the daytime, especially at lunch next to the restaurant. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that we know in here, like Bastien Poulain from 1642, the Cola, and lots of designer, young entrepreneurs. And because I used to be in I am still in the design world. I really believe that Montreal is like a world capital for LGBT people. This is why we still need to have a village, because we need to give the example. We need to give the example to other countries. Our laws here are pretty amazing. Simone, give us a Girl Gone Wild shot. I want to showcase these people that work in our community, but just like you, you know?
We're trying to do something, then build a brand and build some sort of motion to get somewhere.
And to hear their stories. I'm very interested in people. I like to hear their stories.
On espère vous voir en grand nombre. Merci.
N'oubliez pas de partager cette vidéo-là.
On est très fiers depuis de nombreuses années d'être partenaire et co-présentateur avec le Conseil québécois du Gala.
I heard that there's about, what, 100 t-shirts left?
I might actually have around 80 or 90 left.
So this would be your last chance to get a piece of this original artwork.
Continue dans l'aquarelle, comme les autres années, mes autres expositions. On a commencé avec un solo, un duo, et là maintenant on est rendu dans le trip à 3.
There is a reason we use the lip sync. This is terrible. I wasn't so bad.
With LGBT in the city, where do you see yourself going in like 5 years?
LGBT in the world.
Oh yeah, okay, you're one of those that are really ambitious. You want to go for it.
No, you know what? I want this platform to be something that people can use to promote their businesses and to promote their community work and everything. And there's an e-com store attached to it.
Comme vous le savez, au Canada, on est chanceux de faire partie des leaders mondiaux en ce qui a trait à la santé sexuelle. C'est pour ça qu'on a décidé d'aller à Cuba pour partager nos connaissances.
Donc là, on vous parle du sérieux, là. On a besoin de votre participation.
Salut à tous, on est là aujourd'hui pour vous accueillir.
Buy t-shirts and merchandise, the need is still great, and thank you so much, and God bless.
This is why I say to the younger generation, get involved. Because I'm in the meetings all the time. I'm always with La Chambre de Commerce, or this, or that, or other places. Like, I'm everywhere right now. There's no young people. No, one of the few. I would love to see the early 20s, 22, 23, even if you don't know anything and you feel like you're out of place, don't worry, no, but just come and just look. This is where I sit hours and hours and hours doing video editing, meetings,
web design,
calls, and for the past year, I gotta tell you, this LGBT is taking a lot of my time.
Yeah.
I am going to put on pause my Instagram by Jason for a whole year, and I'm going to build LGBT in the city.
That's what you're doing. So you started Instagram and then you started the other project after.
Exactly.
Okay. But it takes time to get it off the ground. It's very hard to pick yourself back up.
He just made me feel like I was ashamed of being myself.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't take a million people.
No. If you're sensitive,
you only need one.
Yeah. Yeah, and it places your heart.
So that's what I think needs to stop, and I think that's why people like us need to get involved. And this is why I say to the younger generation, get involved.
Go for it.
MoonDaze TV 58, Jason's mission.
Where are we going?
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yeah, we're walking.
We're just walking, we're just discovering.
Let's wait till we have light.
Oh, here's the light.
I've always felt like I was taking somebody else's spot, or I was always feeling like I wasn't good enough. So for me to actually do a project and get out there and be judged, for me it was always hard. The first time I remember I did a video and I pressed send, I was like, oh my god, are people gonna like me or not?
Oh yeah, I'm not able to get likes or dislikes even.
And now I just don't care. And you have to have a good format, and you need to be intelligent in the way you're gonna sell it also, because at the end of the day, you need this to make a profit, and you need this to be sellable, and you need this to have a positive message. Yes. But sharing is caring. You start sharing these videos, it doesn't cost anything. You share, you put a
Say to them, share this one.